Hi everyone, Debbie from Misceo Cosmetics here. Previously we spoke about taking an accessory off our 250 or 300 motor block, as well as how to properly disassemble our rotor-stators for both of those motor blocks. Today what we're going to be discussing is how to interchange the heads of our new tools on the for the 250 as well as the 300 motor block. And those new heads are the spiral stirrer. We also have the dispersion or deflocculator tool, we have our turbo agitator tool, and we also have our anchor stirrer. So let's get started. Now it's time to change out the heads of our mixing tools that are on our reduction box. It's the same thing as when we're taking an accessory off the motor block as we did for the rotor-stator. For the 250, just have a look at the directional arrow that is on the reduction box to take the accessory off. Now in this case, we have our spiral stirrer on the 250 reduction box, and I have to say I love the spiral stirrer. You'll remember we used this accessory to hold the spindle in place when we were disassembling the rotor-stator. Same thing, we just pop that in place on the 250 just to hold everything nice and still while we take the accessory off. In this case, we're taking the spiral stirrer off to replace with one of the other heads that are available for the reduction box as a mixing tool. So it's just a matter of spinning this off. Now on the 250, when we're taking one of the 4 heads off, to take it off, we're twisting from left to right to take that off. And then it's simply a matter of choosing which head that we want to put on next, whether it is the original turbo agitator tool, whether it's the anchor stirrer, or the dispersion deflocculator tool. Now please do be cautious. The dispersion deflocculator tool is sharp, so just be aware of that. So when we're spinning that on, as I said, be aware it is sharp. And then to make sure everything is nice and tight, we can use this to just give it a quick nudge to tighten it up. It is in metric, so one end is 8, one end is 10. In this case, we'll be using the 10 just to give it a quick little nudge to tighten it up. And it's that simple to replace the heads on the reduction box, so you have 4 different stirring tools, which is amazing and I love them. Okay, so now we're going to be moving to the 300, keeping in mind that putting the tools on and taking them off for the 300, it is again in the opposite direction to the 250. So we simply turn the accessory off, and then we use, again, just place it in the cog just to hold it in place nicely. And in this one, to take the accessory off, we turn from right to left to take the accessory off. In this case, we're taking the anchor stirrer off, and then we're going to be putting the spiral stirrer on. Now tip with the spiral stirrer, when you're putting it on, whether it is for the 300 or the 250, make sure you push it in just to get to make sure that the thread grabs to twist it on and put it in place. So we can give it a quick little hand tighten, and then it's a good idea again as well just to give it a little nudge to keep it tight in place. And it's that simple to replace the tools that we have, the 4 different tools that we have for the one reduction box. So if you have any questions at all about any of the tools that we have, in fact any of the motor blocks, please shoot them through, because we're only too happy to answer any questions that you have.